tuning into my channel. So I get the question about my foundation so often, and I'm here to tell you all what my favorite foundation is. If you follow me on social media, you probably already know because I talk about it all the time. I've even written blog posts about it on my JenellBStewart blog. But my favorite foundation is CoverGirl Queen 3-in-1 All Day Flawless. I have 3 bottles here. These 2 are empty. And this is the one I'm currently using. This is the packaging, and this is the number. Like I said, it's Rich Mink, and I get mine from Walgreens or Target, and they're like less than $10. And your girl has a bag with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. But 5 more on deck for when I need it. They don't cater to African American women here in our pharmacies and stuff like that. So I went to my local Walgreens and they had like 2, and I said, please tell me when you get more in. I will come and buy them all. And they called me and they were like, yo, we have like 5 here. So I was like, I'm coming in and I'm gonna throw it in a bag. When I lived in Brooklyn, I would go to Target and they were always in stock, so I had no problem. But now it's like hard to find. So this is my base foundation that I put on, and I use my Sigma Kabuki brushes to put this on. And I just, you know, dab it onto the top of something, and then I buff it into my skin. So most days that's what I have on. And then I top it with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte. This is the color 218. And this is a product that I've talked about a lot in the past. It's something that is more higher end. It's not going to be $10 at Walgreens. It's only at Sephora, or you could go to Makeup Forever. This is one I recently finished, and this is my new one. It is a foundation powder. So you can wear this by itself as a foundation, or you can wear it, as I do, as a like my finishing powder. Because I have very oily skin, this powder is the bomb. I put this on using a big fluffy brush like this, pat it in, and I put it all over. On a daily basis, just for a regular face, I'm wearing these 2, CoverGirl and Makeup Forever Duo Matte. Now on days when I'm wearing a full face of makeup, more dramatic, because obviously wearing those 2 is also a full face of makeup, but when I'm doing like an event, or I'm making my face up for my videos like now, or I'm going to a party where I want to look beat, I will do a little bit more. So I will do my eyebrows, and I will put that around my eyebrows to conceal them, to give it more of like a clean manicured look. And if I don't want to highlight under my eye, I will also use this under my eyes just to even the color. I don't have like dark circles or really dark bags, but there is a little bit of a difference between the highlight, my natural highlight, and the color under my eyes. So I do like to use this just to make them even. And then when I do want my face to be beat to the gods, that's when I actually do the highlight like I have today. So I use my beauty blender, and I'll put this on top of something, and then I will dab it underneath my eye and buff it out. And then I do the same thing on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin. And that gives me a natural highlight. Only time I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, which my color is dark deep, is when I use this highlight. Otherwise, I don't need it because it's a tad light for me. And I will use a smaller Sigma brush, and I'll dab this and dab it under the eye, on the forehead, down the nose, and also on the chin. So that's what I do to my face. I have several tutorials on me doing my makeup. So if you want to see like the full-on shebang, I'll link my Makeup Junkie playlist in the description box. And then you can just click it and watch my makeup tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel, and as always, I love you for watching. Bye.
Do you recall not long ago?